All right, traders, I really hope now you can hear me. This headset just scared me now. It did not want to work. Good morning, everyone. Please let me know if you can hear me. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Anne. Good morning. Dor, thank you. Oh my God, I don't know what happened. You see, these technical things can be so mysterious sometimes, especially for me. Okay, guys, so everything is ready to go. Welcome, everyone, in the TEFS YouTube trading room and on the and definitely on the main room as well. I hope you are doing great. Well, seems like the market is not doing that good at this moment, at least, and the reason for that is unfortunately it is the fact that the overall market is pulling back again because of the tariffs. So again, and now seems like that China is the one, at least this is what Trump told, that China just violating the preliminary trade deal. This is what Trump just talking about at the moment, and this caused some pullback indeed. So stock futures fall as Trump says China has violated the trade agreement. So everything looks nice and shiny and rosy until yesterday GDP numbers. After that, we have seen a quite of a big pullback on the market, and now seems like that though the PCE price index it was better than expected, but because of that news on the trade agreement, at least on Trump's side, is just causing a quite of an ugly pullback at the moment. So core PC price index, it was 0.1%, so just the number which was expected. By the way, the prelim wholesale inventories, it was lower than expected, and Chicago PMI we will get at 945. Still the goods trade balance, which contracted less than expected, which it's a good news for the market. It's positive for the market. So traders, this is still not the end of the economic news. 9:45 we will get a Chicago PMI, and after that 10 o'clock consumer sentiment and even inflation expectations. So still a lot to go here. That's a quite of a good news. So I hope you are doing great and ready for the last trading day of the week, and this was definitely a shortened week here. What does it mean? That Monday it was now no trading at all. So that's why we had just a 4 days week. If we just check quickly how the SPY um, was moving this week, we can see that it was, I would say, rather whipsawing than showing any nice direction. Monday we started nice, or Tuesday, sorry. Tuesday we started nice, but since then it's just going sideways, which is not the best indeed. Hi, good morning, Clifton. Hi, team. Marco, good morning. Steve C. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Andrew. Good morning, John. Lee, good morning to you as well. Sorry for this little glitch with the headset trader. Sometimes it just tricks me. Hi, Andy. No sound. Oh, okay. That's weird. Hopefully here it's going to be better. All right, I hope you can hear me now as well. Okay, guys, sorry for this little glitch. All right, so let's see what else we can expect on that day, which is a Friday. Good PC price index, at least as it was just expected. Good trade balance, it's contracted but in a lower price. Chicago PMI coming 9:45, 10 o'clock consumer sentiment, inflation expectations, and I'm just repeating because the VIP room has not heard me. And even we will get some FOMC member speakers, again, traders like Bostich speaks at 12:20, and after the market close, Goolsby is coming. So this is what we are waiting for, and the market is overshadowed by some Trump's accusing again, and he is accusing China of violating the preliminary trade deal. And you know exactly how sensitive the market is, especially on the tariffs news. What else in the headlines? We got, of course, some movers today as well as every day. So they are ready to go to our candidates list. So, for example, Airbnb is moving ULTA, American Eagle, and even more. So we will have enough to choose from. While Lagarde euro ambition could be a threat to King dollar, oh yeah, you could see that the dollar was weakening quite significantly in the recent months, and it still has not ended. So this is quite of a good question, but now we are not talking about the forex side indeed. Trump tariffs reinstated my appeals court for now. So this is another tariffs news, which is actually was a good news that they just posed, but indeed seems like that they are still not sure. So lots of uncertainty around the tariffs traders, and this is going to cause, I think, high uncertainty on the market as well. And you know what does it mean if we get uncertainty on the market? It's even worse than the fear, in my opinion, because on the fear, it's just dropping and that's it. Uncertainty is the worst because you don't know what's coming next. So this is able to push the overall market even lower. That's why we see now SPY 0.38% lower, triple Q even 0.33 as well. And the weakest stock on my list is BABA, by the way, followed by MU, mRNA. Tesla is not the strongest either. AMD, Amazon, so big names are tumbling too. Look at Apple, 0.61%. NVIDIA is just giving back again everything under 140 level. Yesterday, after this beautiful gap up on the earnings, it's just started a pullback and it's still extending lower and lower. So seems like everything is on a verge towards back to this 20 EMA level on the daily. Hi Alamo, good morning. Half size for you today. Nothing worse than going into the weekend on a full red day. And the second, I completely agree with you. Also, you know what? Until I see quite of a direction on the market, which now it's down. But if it's going to be continued and I see a sentiment on the market, I think I'm going to go with full size. But I must tell you, most of my, especially starter traders, but there are some advanced traders as well who are always going with half share size on Fridays. So I cannot blame you. I think it can be a good one, a good decision, especially with uncertainty on the market. All right, traders. So what else here in the headlines? Market Watch, Fed favored PC Go shows tame April inflation, trade wars remain a wild card. Yeah, we know that this can just change anything, everything in 1 second. I mean, the tariffs. Futures are down, as I told you. Asia in red. That's why, for example, BABA is tumbling. Europe, though, it's ended in green. And let's see how the US market is going to end this year. One thing is for sure, guys, I'm going to stay with you here. So let's see the big movers. If you have anything on your side, please just let me know. Looking at SBET once again, Steve C. Okay, I'm going to check it. Hi, Brian. Good morning. Yes, Clifton, this headset just tricked me, but now I am back and you can hear me in the VIP room as well. So traders, I was mentioning you some stocks, but let's see here. For example, ULTA. This was, as far as I remember, quarterly earnings raised its annual profit forecast. Very nice, ULTA. Let's see whether it is it enough to push it to our long candidates list. I would say yeah, definitely. But I have a little concern regarding this ULTA, and this is the pre-market volume traders. Again, the volume is ruining the party, right? So 62,000, I would say it's not that bad, but compared to the fact that ULTA stock price is $422, I'm going to be very careful with that stock because this can be highly volatile and even spready, but I'm going to put it on my long list. UE path, PATH path, it's higher as well. And the reason for that, the software company posted first quarter operating income and revenue figures that exceeded the estimates. Well done, Path. Let's see whether it deserves a place on our long list. Much better volume indeed, and not a huge mover, I must tell you, but I think this deserves a place on our long list. Hi, happy Friday to you as well. Okay, so here we go with the path. All right, Costco, yes, definitely, Buzak. Good morning to you. I like Costco. It got earnings, so there is no doubt we need to trade this stock and in sympathy play WMT and the rest. And Costco now, as you can see, after a good pre-market start, as I see, no, it was no pre-market good start. Sorry, the chart just tricked me. Oh, it's actually ugly. Yesterday it was not nice. And yeah, well, aftermarket was a big bump, but since then it's just dumping. And I must tell you that the daily chart looks like really moved to the downside, in my opinion. And Costco, as I've told you, it just got some. I would say rather mixed news than good news. So COST is going to go to my short list. And yes, I'm going to be careful. You are very much right, Andy, because Costco is just like ULTA, quite of a low pre-market volume. We need to see more volume, guys, because it's going to be extremely spready. That means I'm not going to touch it if it stays like that, unfortunately. Okay, American Eagle is here as well. AEO, big tumble to the downside as is just reported a fiscal first quarter adjusted loss, which is wider than expected. So AEO, I'm just checking again the pre-market volume, but based on the numbers, pre-market numbers, looks like it's definitely one of our short candidate. Again, my problem is that this is not a huge mover, but this is having some sentiment for sure. Gap is coming next. GAP, huge move to the downside. Forecast sales to be flat for its current quarter, while the analysts had expected a growth of 0.2. This is not a good news, so GAP can go to the short list again. So this is a short stock. PDD for short on daily, it can go to 90. Buzak, I think I'm going to watch PDD and Baba as well. Also, I'm going to be highly cautious with these Chinese stocks. Last time they just tricked me. So like Baba, I took a short. It was a perfect by the book formation, and it just went to my stop loss, and then it just made a return. So with these Chinese stocks, just to be careful, but I agree, as the Chinese market is in red as well, thanks to again renewed let's call it the trade war talks between Trump and Xi Jinping. Also, at least Trump was talking only, but this is definitely not good for the Chinese stocks. Okay, guys, Marvel is here as well. The chip stock slipped 4% after the first quarter results came in roughly in line with expectations. Let me just check Marvel quickly. MRVL. All right, 4% lower. Looks like it's going to continue down. Also, Marvel, it's a bit extended to the downside for me, but as we have a bearish sentiment on the market as well, I assume that might is going to continue after the market open. NTAP looks like, guys, everything is just tumbling. NTAP 2, after forecasting its fiscal for the first quarter adjusted earnings to came in the range 1.84 and 1.58, and the expectation it was 1.65, so it's much lower, and TAP can go to the short list. What else here? Yes, completely agree with you, traders. Unfortunately, this can be the motto of the year, right? Dear market, there is nothing else left for us, but this is what we have. Let's just read that, but cautiously. I completely agree with you, girls. Okay, short NTAP traders, the same as AEO and UL or the cost and ULTA. Very low pre-market volume. Be cautious, but looks good. Netflix PRTR, good morning. Both of them, it's on my secondary list. And surprisingly, Netflix is strong today, and Unity is strong today as well. Plus, Microsoft from the big stocks, guys. Microsoft and Google look really great. I'm going to call them to the long side, and the reason for that because they are much stronger than the market, and this looks great. Netflix too. Airbnb is still here, traders 3% lower again because on a downgrade looks ugly. Let's see how does it look like on the daily chart. Perfect short on the daily. I like this bear flag formation. Consolidation is just breaking it down. I like Airbnb to the short side, especially after this nasty downgrade A, B, and B. Okay, guys, PagerDuty and Zscaler, PD and ZS still on the list. ZS looks like it can go to the long side, but as I see, the PagerDuty, it's not the best indeed. It's down 5%, so we can just call it to the short side. We have more to the short side, obviously, because we have a pre-market dump on the market already. So I'm going to focus definitely on the shorts first, but I'm not going to ignore the long and strong stocks either. So here is my list for today, traders. This is a Friday. Have a beautiful green Friday. VIP room traders, 44 room traders. I'm going to continue trading in the TEFS YouTube room as always. I wish you a beautiful weekend as well after that, and I'm going to see you on Monday. Thank you, team. Bye. Okay, guys, I am yours. And let's see whether you have any questions left or any more candidates. In the meantime, I just would like to warn you that we still have this summer sale, but it's going to end soon. So if you are interested in the TEFS challenges or the funded account packages, please just go to the tefs.com website, and there you can just have a look after you registered in the great summer sales on the client area. You're more than welcome to ask anything if you are interested. Of course, student account and above, it's coming with more VIP room subscription and even more private mentoring hours with me. So feel free to go there and check it if you are interested. Okay. No quantum for you. IONQ QBTS, Raspi. Let me just check it. QBTS. Maybe I missed some news there. Wow, okay, that looks ugly. These are the pumpers dumpers. I feel like it was pumped, hyped up again in the last weeks a lot. Now it's just a cooling off period. Maybe I missed some news. Please let me know, guys, if you know more. Because, yeah, all of them look ugly. Ugly and weak, that means they can go to a short list. Thank you. Okay, hello, I guess is on the same way, Shoshan, but let me just check it. How does it look like? These are typical pumper dumper stocks now. Yeah, exactly. This is just the same as the quantum stocks as well, of course. And this is pushing lower now after 4 big green days. All of them can go to a profit-taking short candidates list on ORS for sure. Yes, Alamu, exactly. I was just mentioning the same. Oh, yes, Lars. Sorry, I completely forgot Dell. Also, I was just writing about it in the newsletter. And Dell definitely can go to the short list as it was a pump and dump on the earnings, as you can see. So I'm going to check today Dell for sure from the list. What else? To the short side. I like Chinese stocks still, but I'm going to be careful with them. For example, PDD, I'm going to put it here. What else? Costco, not bad either, but just because of the low volume, I'm going to be careful with the Costco. Also, Unity is very strong, 4.80% higher traders. I'm going to keep an eye on Unity software. Unity, okay. And to the upside, as I mentioned, I'm going to watch Google, Microsoft. These are the strongest among the big names. And PLTR Netflix too, as you mentioned. So PLTR on my list as well. Okay, Scott called AO Gap, Marvel, and TAP, Origin, SNY, Airbnb, PD to the short side. Airbnb and Marvel, I'm sure it's going to be on my list. Marvel and Airbnb. Yesterday, AFRM was very strong. Might I'm going to check it today as well. Tesla, as always, it's on my list, no doubt. Microsoft, as I mentioned, you will need to watch it for sure. NVDA and the usual stocks are not going to stay alone either. AMBA, but volume is low, large. Checking AMBA. Yeah, I remember this is a quite of a good mover stock, but unfortunately not anymore. Okay. I was not checking it for a while. Last time I think, guys, when I was trading AMBA, it was years ago. AMB, oh, it's the wrong, no, it's not the wrong. AMBA. That's, wait, something, it's not right here. They changed their name. Now, you see, I have not traded it for a while, or we cannot trade it in the test platform. Why we cannot read it in the test platform? It's weird. Low volume. Unfortunately, it was liquidated because of the low volume. What a shame. But it's not that low volume. Okay, guys, I'm going to check it with the TE team because actually this stock can be despite of being a low volume stock, this can be a quite of a mover in my opinion. So let me just check it with the TE team whether we can trade it on the TEFS platform. And yes, actually, this is what I do remember of. Last time when I was traded this stock, it was I think 3 years ago when it was around this still or even 4 when it was around this $160 area. But I'm going to watch it. Yes, I see Buzak, but on the proprietary trading, the companies are trying to, you know, to protect their capital and their traders' capital to liquidate the stocks which are having way too low volume for a while, and that's why I think Amba got liquidated. So maybe I'm not going to touch it today in this case. Yes, I know. I just seen it. I'm watching UPath or Unity had a nice run 2 days ago, and Jeffries upgraded today. Thank you, Alex. Yes, Unity is on my long list too. I completely agree. We should watch it. Actually, Scott already watching the following stocks. He is going to get ULTA for a long over 470, but traders on the ULTA, I guarantee it's going to be a really, really big spread. So be careful with that. Also, ULTA looks like as a possible continuation. You know why exactly? Because especially because if you just go back in the historical chart, you can see a gap between the 3rd of April, as I see, it was the 3rd of April, yes, and the 2nd of April in 2024. So this is a huge gap to fill back to this $500 level. So that's why I really like ULTA. As I mentioned you, it's on my long list. I'm just a bit afraid of the spread. He called Airbnb under 124, ESTC under 78, and SBET over 110. So this is Scott's calls already in the pre-market. SBET, it was mentioned by Steve already, and ESTC. You can watch it. ESTC, we have it. This was a new stock, and this doesn't look good for sure. It looks like as a great short on ESTC. SBT, it's not traded on at least again on the TEFS, but I can just check it on my other platform, and this is a pumper, that's for sure. 32% higher, high volume, but let's just be careful because it just broke over $100, and I must tell you that some days ago it was just a $30 stock. Amazing. So Alex, I agree with you. Let's just stay rather with the Unity, I really like Unity indeed. So traders, ULTA on my list, NVIDIA, TQQQ as always, Tesla, Microsoft, Meta, big stocks are here too. And Path, I still need to find some place. Marvel, I like very much for today as well, Marvel and Path. And here is DVG with us in the meantime, as I see. So I'm going to get here Path, Path. Microsoft we have, Google I'm going to put it here. Okay, ESTC we got it. Netflix, very strong. I like this stock for today. Surprisingly strong. PayPal is not bad either, and Oracle is going up too. And the weakest on my other one is Baba Baidu. Whew, these Chinese stocks are really weak, traders. All right, traders, we are going to start in 20 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Stay cautious because it's just Friday and we are expecting 9:45 news and 10 o'clock news too. I think all of them can move the market, so let's be careful at this time of the day. And as I've told you, we have DVG and uh, Scott with us in the VIP room. CRWV looks interesting, Jeremy. Thank you. We are going to watch it. And the market has just started, traders. Good luck, everyone. Let's just finish the week in green. I completely agree with Anne. It's really good to our psychology to end it in green. Yesterday I landed in red. So, oh my God, I so much. I still, you know what? I'm trading 20 plus years and now I'm still not get used to this red days. I accept it. I've learned to accept it, but I don't like it. Okay, NVIDIA, yeah, I am checking it. I'm checking it for sure. PHTH. I'm just checking it soon. Okay, guys, the market is tumbling further. I think you were thinking on path, right? We need a reversal. Yeah, okay, I understood. All right, traders. So PDD dropping, BABA dropping like a stone. Google too. I thought it's going to be stronger. Path is now it's moving back, but we can watch it here. I'm checking the weaker stocks as the market seems like pushing lower. Not PLTR though, and not Netflix. Scottish shorting AEO already. ULTA not stopping. Ooh, Dell is making a quite of an interesting move. So 1060, Scott is going to short AEO already. American, here we go, okay. So he shorted 1060. I'm still waiting for the some more clarity here on this market indeed. Meta down, PLTR up, Tesla down, ULTA moving higher, Google ugly, REGN, no gap and go. All right, traders, AEO, I agree with Scott, starting to look nicer, and even the overall market is still making a quite of a interesting reversal here. Also, I'm still waiting a little bit there. Only 3 minutes went by. ULTA does not stop here. NTAP checking. Dell very strong. Mixed ugly start, traders. We should be careful. Unity did not pull back yet. I was waiting for a pullback. NTAP looks nice. NTAP looks very nice. Also, it's spready. We should be careful with NTAP. It's a little bit spready though, but it looks great. Only under 90 or yeah, 94.80. 94.80. Marvel did not make this beautiful gap and go move. SMCI moving lower. NVIDIA is getting close to the lows too. 2. Baba actually it's making a gap and go formation, especially here under 114.20, like the low of the day, which looks interesting in my opinion. So NTAP 94.80 can be a gap and go play, that's for sure. And I'm just checking the rest here. It's ESTC. ESTC is not bad either. Bit spready too. PDD will add under, very nice. Yeah, actually the BABA looks very nice under 114. I'm just a bit afraid of BABA because of the fact it trigged me so badly last time. So Scott is just in a short of AEO. He shorted 1060. I'm still just watching here the things. Market 588, 518 on the triple Q. PLTR moving higher as I see. Okay, Airbnb big push to the upside. PDD target checking. PDD was beautiful. Wow, could not find an entry, but I would say it has a gap fill. Look at the gap on the daily Buzak, and you can just decide it. Indeed, but PDD it's beautiful. All right, traders, if this is going down, I'm going to get the BABA, and I need to try it under 114. Yes, because of the gap, it can be a good one. BABA stop loss under 1 or over 115. Act accordingly. I mean on the share size. Actually, we can enter under 114.15 already. Wow, SMCI and VDA dropping like a stone, and the overall market too, traders. REGN coming back. All right, traders, ESTC looks very nice for a short under 78. ESTC. I'm going to take a little bit lower share size on the ESTC because I don't know this stock. Like I think I've never traded this stop loss. It's over 80, by the way. 77.95 is going to be my entry on the ESTC. Unity, yeah, I see. Unity pulled back to the VWAP. Airbnb moving higher. Tesla down. NVDA down. I guess Apple as well. Path, it's completely out of the picture. And if BABA is going to break the 115, I'm going to delete my entry order there. Google is moving lower. Netflix still stable. ESTC, it seems like as a great gap and go play, but we need more sellers there, my opinion. PDD was a very nice one, Buzak. Just grabbed it, took it, and that's it. Okay, Scott called Airbnb under 126, but this is just moving lower now. Marvel looks interesting too, but this is a daily low breakdown. You're still in PDD, fantastic. I am wondering whether this Baba can do the job here too. Yeah, maybe. All right, traders, here we are. We have Baba in. I would like to see $1 for just before 113. I would like to see a partial there on the Baba. In the meantime, market is still moving lower, but now it's just stopped. Okay, AEO, Scott still likes AEO very much indeed. Here comes Baba soon. Watch out. Netflix still holding on this 1,200. Amazing. Unity, I was not sure in Unity. I'm going to take it just over this green candle high if you are still watching it. Raspy on the Unity. At least I'm thinking on that. Market still looks weak, guys. Market still looks very weak. Just checking Costco, ULTA on the highs. Still very spready. ESTC not in yet. Baba, it's coming soon. Apple breaking the lows. Google breaking the lows. Tesla breaking the lows. But Meta is strong. Meta, it's quite strong. And look at OKLO. Have you seen that? It's crazy. PLTR on the VWAP, Unity on the VWAP, and the market on a decision point, traders. Market is on a decision point for sure. Spotify is strong too, as I'm checking. PANW strong. No entries yet, traders. Spotify, let me just check it. Okay, hello, don't want to do the handle on the daily chart, I know. Okay, finally, here is Baba traders. I want to see a dollar, as I've told you. Now, how about this Unity? Looks nice, Unity, but only over 20, 25.65 on the Unity, not before. Not the best risk-reward ratio, but this still can be a very nice VWAP reversal on the Unity. 25.65 stop loss under this consolidation or pullback. Let's rather call it as a pullback. The market stopped a little bit. Airbnb full pullback as I see. ULTA still strong. So the stop loss on the Unity should be under 25.30. Here comes finally the Baba traders. Let's see whether it can stretch under 113.50 first. Overall market pulled back to the VWAP, but this needs to break the VWAP first. ESTC is not doing too much, but I still like the formation on the ESTC. ULTA is still very strong as I see. I'm not sure what the market is going to do here, traders. I'm going to watch it strongly. Baba is still looking weak, but I don't like this hesitation under this 114. We need to continue lower. So come on, Baba. NVDA is still pushing lower. SMCI is breaking down. Amazing. Marvel is just moved down too. So traders might we do continue lower. And in this case, I'm going to keep an eye on this TQQQ under the lows if we are going to break it through with the market. And this can be the 69.30 on the TQQQ traders. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. So I am in Baba. It's a green trade. I am ready for Unity if it can make a reversal. And I'm going to take some TQQQ if we are going to break the 30. So 28 is going to be my entry here. Stop loss over 69.70. And I want to see a 69 for the first partial. So I'm not sure in the SPY though. 113.60 on the okay traders. Actually, the Baba stop loss now it's 114.70, so we can go just for 70 cents. I do not like that the SPY is not moving lower, traders. Might this is going to be a false breakdown on the market. Let's be careful there because the Nvidia it's a bit extended already. Apple hesitating. So let's be careful with this short trade on the market. I'm going to lower a little bit my share size. I do not want to have a loser trade for nothing. Okay, ESTC has not entered. Yeah, I'm lowering my share size a little bit in this TQQQ. I don't like this big green candle here, traders. Just in 2 cents loss. It's okay. Oh, you cannot see my trades there. Okay, here we are. So I lowered my share size on TQQQ a little bit, traders. I'm still in BABA and nothing else. And I want to see at least 25 cents on the TQQQ trade. DVG likes Meta. Meta looks like as a reversal. Unity broke. Unity broke, so I'm just going to cancel Unity entry here. So cancel Unity. And I'm still waiting for this market to make a move there. Or Baba is getting closer to this 113.50, but we need a breakdown. And I do not like the fact that the SPY is still not giving up and the triple Q is hesitating. So let's be careful with this TQQQ trade here because of that indeed. But I'm still holding it, of course. Tesla is moving back higher, by the way. ESTC, it's not doing anything. And here we go. Okay, I'm going to be ready to take a partial on this TQQQ traders. It's only 10 cents. Market is very hesitating and news out. News out. I was not Chicago PMI. I forgot the news, guys. Ay, that's not good. That's a big mistake forgetting the news. 9:45 and 10 o'clock. Not good. Yeah, and this was my fear. Look at the SPY. Look at the SPY. I do not like it. Still holding, but I think over the VWAP, I'm going to be out on TQQQ. I'm still holding the BABA. And if things are going to change here, we can watch for longs, but still we need to wait for the market reaction. ESTC, yes, please. Cancel ESTC. So BABA and TQQQ only. DVG is ready to short Tesla. Netflix is dropping too. ULTA not doing too much. Market, big green candle, big red candle. So TQQQ is still in. Back to the entry. Apple looks like as a breakdown, traders. If it's breaking 198, that's going to be nasty. Okay, we are back to green with the TQQQ. We just need to break the lows. Come on. If it's not going to break the lows, I need to get out. Dell checking. Market is very hesitant, guys, here. I don't like this whole thing there. Yes, Dell can be over 115. Yes, for a reversal. Doesn't look bad. But first, we need to see this market. We need the decision which way to continue now. So come on, market. I have a feeling if it's going to make a reversal, it's going to be a quite of an epic V-shaped reversal on the market. But first, let's see. I don't like what do I see on this market at the moment, especially that I'm in a TQQQ trade. Tesla seems to be stronger than weaker, at least at the moment. Meta is under the VWAP, looks like as a short, in my opinion. In my opinion, let me just check it. Still waiting for this TQQQ here. Actually, Meta looks like it's a perfect short under 640, which I'm checking now. But until the market is not going to decide which direction to go, not easy. ZS checking. Etsy is very strong as well, as I see. It's not good. Oh, ZS was a perfect VWAP reversal on 270. Shoo, I missed it. All right, traders, market needs to make the decision like now. And I really like this metal, especially under this consolidation low, which is 24 or 640.20. SPY broke the low. If the TQQQ is not going to break down now, I'm going to get out, guys. This is just way too long, way too many candles with long tails from under. That's not a good sign. Yes, John. Yeah, I know. Seen that. But if we are tumbling, I think Meta can be a great one under 640. I just keep an eye on it. Microsoft, what an ugly chart. Oh my goodness. Come on, TQQQ. Break. Break it. Break it. A little bit more. Ah, here we are, traders. I'm just taking 70% off because I took a little bit off already. 70% off on the TQQQ. Oops, wrong button. Okay, I just took a partial on TQQQ finally. First green trade. Baba is just stopped completely, so I'm going to say goodbye to it. So first partial TQQQ done. Stop loss is going to be 69.32, 69.32, and let it run. So TQQQ first partial, nice. The Baba, I'm starting to be fed up with this Baba. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. Okay, traders, here we go. This is what I like to see. 68.80 is going to be my next partial on the TQQQ, and then I'm just going to let it run. Okay. All right, traders, I am ready to take my second partial on the TQQQ finally. It's this 80 something, looks nice. I did not take Meta at the end, but I'm just taking my second partial again on the TQQQ. Fantastic. 82. This is what I wanted to see. 68.82. I just took my second partial, as you can see, and then let it run. Baba is not moving, guys. Baba is not moving. I don't like this Baba. ESTC is making the drop. Microsoft, Meta. If you took my Meta call, well done, guys. Okay, last chance, Baba, or I'm going to liquidate you. All right, so 2 winners so far. And the market is dropping, guys. The stop loss over 69 on the TQQQ, over 69 on the TQQQ. And I really want Baba to show here something. Google 170, guys. Wow. Oh, what a beautiful intraday breakdown on the Meta. Did not take it. Okay, guys, over 69. I'm going to be out on the TQQQ rest, like 69.05, and the Baba, I'm really thinking on taking it off if it's not going to show some move now. PDD again, Buzak, good luck with that. Okay, guys, not too many trades so far. I try to be selective, especially with this long consolidation on the market. I did not like it, and I mean it. If I see some buyers coming into the bubble again, I think I'm just going to close it, and that's it. I don't care. I don't like the fact it could not break even the 113.70. And now I think the market's starting to be a bit extended to the downside. That means that might we will see a bounce back. And the Dell is still on my table, by the way. And even Tesla and Dell are still quite holding. Google dropped like a stone. Okay, guys, I'm just fed up with this Baba. It's just not doing anything at all. So if it goes back to 114, I'm going to be out. Because here comes the bounce on the market itself as well, at least seems like. $69.02, here we are. I am out of TQQQ, and this Baba seems like, unfortunately, it's just not doing the same as the PDD. What a shame. Buzak, your PDD was a better call. Well done. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. Now the next big question regarding the market, whether it can move over the VWAP and really make this V-shaped reversal. I don't know, I'm just guessing, you know, with this market, anything can happen. My last patience is dropping slowly on this Baba. SPY on the verge of a pullback together with the triple Q. Just checking stocks for a possible reversal, like, I don't know, PLTR. MU was a big drop as well. ULTA, MU is still dropping. Wow. ULTA, checking. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's just going to give up now. Jeremy, let's see. If it can make a reversal, it's only over 485.50. 485.50 around, I would say. Okay, guys, NVIDIA cannot stop. SMCI, MU, all of the semicons are dropping like a stone. I guess because of Marvel, I'm still holding full size on BABA. But again, if it goes to 114 back, I need to cut it. I'm not going to get a loser on that trade for sure. Overall market moving lower, but quite a slow market we have. I would say this is the right word. It's a slow market. Come on, Baba, last chance. Just checking the big movers in the meantime. ULTA, I'm still checking, Jeremy. Wow, PLTR breaking the 100 EMA. Ouch. Come on, Baba, it's your time to break now, please. SPY triple Q are still looking a little bit stronger unless they are not going to break under the lows. BJ, how strong is that? UNH is strong today as well, as I see. Okay, guys, Baba is starting to look better. Really hope we can break this 113.50. ULTA is tagged. Tesla tagged. Overall market is just consolidating. Ooh, UNH, that's a beast. No entry, but traders, we need to watch UNH. We need to watch UNH here. So one closed, nice green trade, and then that was TQQQ. The other one is still on the way, but I'm going to be ready to take a partial soon. And the market's still not out of the water. It's indefinitely in a low, in a move to the downside. However, we need a decision here again. All right, traders, here it comes again, 113.50 on the SN or the BABA. Okay. ULTA is still here. But Jeremy, I don't like this volume there. I just do not like this volume there. This is my problem. Market is very slow, traders. We again need a decision. In my opinion, NVIDIA is ultra extended to the downside. Does not mean it still cannot go down, but I feel like it's a bit extended. UNH, I'm waiting for a pullback until 300 to take a reversal there. Wow, Meta, what a reversal there too. What a crazy market today, guys. Amazing. Microsoft, Amazon. How about Amazon? Okay, now or never, Baba. Now or never. If I see, guys, that the Baba is not able to break the semi-run number here, I'm okay to take a small partial. But so far it's breaking, so I'm going to be ready to take a partial soon. Finally on Baba. And look at ESTC's back to our entry. Looks very tempting. Guys, I'm taking 80% off Baba now. Taking 80% off on the Baba. I took, and I'm going to, oops, wrong. So 80% off Baba. I made a mistake, but I'm here. So here is the 50 again. Okay, finally, I could manage it. Sorry for that. So 80% of Baba, stop loss is going to be 114, and seems like that the market is quite serious on this reversal now, and not just because of that, but finally the last economic news of the day, it's out, and I'm just going to check it soon. What are these news? So today it's Friday, and consumer sentiment better than expected, inflation expectation lower than expected, traders. So now or never for a V-shaped reversal on the market. And look at Microsoft, look at Google, look at all of them. They're just moving up. I am interested though in the Dell. So traders, one winner on TQQQ and another winner on the BABA. And now I'm going to check Dell for a possible reversal here. For example, TQQQ already moving like crazy. And let's just move to the strong stocks and the big names, whether they can make a reversal there. I'm wondering what this MU is going to do. Jeremy, I'm going to take off my hands off this ULTA. I think the volume, it's way too low now. Interest, it's not that high on this stock now, at least seems like. Tesla 357 looks great, Jeremy. And actually even 358, but the risk reward ratio is not that good anymore. Okay, I'm watching MU traders for a possible reversal here too. So bottom reversals, it's on, but I want to warn you that it's not going to be enough. I mean, we need more. Unity, it's making a nice reversal as well. But Costco, we need to break the high of the day with the market. Without that, I don't think so. Wow, Costco was nice. Not a great market, I must tell you. We are going to get back to a doji soon, and that's not good. I'm going to wait with this Tesla now, Jeremy, and if it can make a break over 358, I'm going to watch it for a long. But the first question, whether the market can continue higher from now on. I'm checking the strong stocks like KO is strong, J&J, Pepsi, Netflix. These are green on my list. Oof, low volume on KO. However, it looks like a great intraday breakout. And I want to go with reversals, definitely. Ford is strong. Netflix down. Netflix low volume, not good. PepsiCo, Disney. Now SPY 588 is the next level to break. Google, Microsoft looking stronger now. But again, everything depends on the market. Don't forget, Baba is going to be out on actually over 113.90. I'm going to be out already. And the SPY is forming a bull flag. Okay. So we are trading for 35 minutes, and this is the first chance for the market to make a reversal there. Baba is bouncing over 90. I'm going to be out. DVG just called Oracle over 162.60 for a long, 162.60. Going to watch this UNH here as well, as I mentioned you, for a possible pullback. MU nice. I missed this. I mean, it was no clear direction there, unfortunately. How about Tesla? Okay, SPY's trying to break the 100 EMA. It's a good sign for the bulls at least. Okay, market obviously breaking higher. Baba is going to be out soon, traders. PRTR nice reversal, UNH pulling back. All right, we need a break over the high now with the SPY. Oh, traders, I'm out of Baba. Out of Baba. I don't like the volume in the green candles, guys. I feel like the market still can just fell off the cliff suddenly. I don't know why I have this feeling today, but it's just nice. Not right, and it's going to be a nice reversal. Meta, it's from weak to strong. Microsoft is trying to be stronger out of Baba traders and checking, looking for the next possible entry here. MU touched the VWAP. I'm wondering whether it's going to be a rollover or a continuation. SMCI is very weak today too. Apple still down 0.40%, but it's just stretching higher. Nice. Okay. Let me check this Microsoft MSFT. As you remember, it was stronger. I don't like the daily. Sure. Do not like the daily. Hmm. I'm thinking on taking a long on one of the big stocks, and I think it's going to be Tesla traders. It's going to be Tesla. If you have anything, PLTR looks nice, but yesterday it tricked me. I'm going to be careful. Yeah, it should have. We should have entered a little bit earlier on the PLTR, but I did not see a good risk-reward ratio trade. Actually, I missed it. All right, here comes Tesla. 358.50 going to be my entry. So 358.60 to be. Okay. Tesla not in yet, but if it's going to move over this 60, 50 is good already, but let's be rather 60. Stop loss on the Tesla should be under 356.60, like $2 as usual on the Tesla, I would say. Uh-oh, I forgot to take off the Unity long, guys, and I've entered. Shoo. Okay, SPY you still consolidating here. Be careful. And I just get out from this Unity. I do not want to stay in this stock because I'm not sure it can continue. I just manage my risk here. 63, good. Make a little bit move. Okay, 63, 65, 67, good. Okay, Unity, out. It was a mistake. Yes, I forgot to delete my entry. Sometimes I'm doing like that, unfortunately. All right, traders, so I'm just waiting for the Tesla now. And the overall market, but the market seems like as a continuation pattern indeed. SMCI looks interesting too, over 40. MU, I like it over 94.75, but all of that we need to see a continuation on the market first, and this is still in a consolidation, which still can be a nice continuation pattern indeed. However, if we just check the daily chart on the SPY, you see that this is a doji, which is always uncertainty. Let's just watch out. Oracle is still moving higher. I like this Apple continuation to 199.25 for a long. So there are so many nice intraday breakout formations. Question whether the market wants to stretch higher or lower. All right, guys, this Tesla's starting to look much better. Like we have a much better stop loss to under 357. All right, I'm in. Good luck. And I want to see a 350, 359.50 for a first partial, okay? On this Tesla. SPY big move to the upside. I'm going to be a scalper from now on because I do not trust this market, guys. Really. Okay, here we are, guys. Around 359.50. I'm going to take a partial there. SPY to Mercury, nice spike, but I don't like that it's spiked. I like rather a nice slow breakout and continuation. MU is coming here too over this 94.70 looks interesting. If we do continue higher at least. I should have left this Unity. Look at that. It's moving nicely. I don't know whether you took it or not. I just took it by accident because I forgot to delete my entry order. SMCI is moving funny here too, around this $40 level. I must tell you, it looks rather long. I just do not trust this semicons today. Come on, Tesla, fight. Fight, fight, fight. Traders, in the meantime, if you will have time, we would really appreciate if you could leave some nice review on the Trust Pilot for us. I just posted the link. So I always ask you if you like the stream, then just give a thumbs up. So at this case, not just a thumbs up. If you like really the stream, please just give us some feedback, some nice words in the Trust Pilot. We would definitely appreciate it. Thank you in advance. And I am ready to take a partial on the Tesla in the meantime. 20 more cents to go. I really hope it's going to push. SPY triple Q still looking like a consolidation, continue higher. However, it's still quite of slow. All right, guys, here is my $1 on the Tesla. Very good. 359.50 I wanted to see. Here we go. I'm just taking a little bit more than 75% of my share size. Tesla out before 360. First partial done on the Tesla. So third winner in a row. And I'm not going to push my luck today. I feel like PLTR beautiful. Oh my goodness. I really hope you took it. I was a bit afraid of this PLTR. However, it was a nice call because of yesterday. And now I do regret why I get out on Unity. Looks nice. And again, semicons are really weak today, traders, so watch out there. All right, guys, on the Tesla, my stop loss on the Tesla is going to be just under the entry and let it run. Hopefully, it's going to make a move over 360 for good. And in this case, around 360, 362 can be the second partial. PRTR, beautiful. Unity made the move, but the semicons are really, really weak. Alex, I hope you are still holding PRTR too. Big names are not moving too much beside of the Tesla. I mean to the upside because we have seen the semicons are tumbling. Also, Meta, Amazon looks a bit stronger now, especially Meta. PRTR, it's a beast. Took it early, but sold at the high. Nice, Alex. Well done. All right, traders. Come on, Tesla, go, go, go. Stop loss on the Tesla is going to be on the entry now. 125.76. Wow, nice. Okay. SPY triple Q are still just consolidating though, traders, so watch out. I still feel like that the market can just follow the cliff at any time. So weird. Okay, traders, watch out with the Tesla, but I'm going to be out even under 359 if it pulls back. UNH is stopping. Checking. What is UNH? Wow, okay. I was expecting, this to pull back to 300 and see a reversal. Never happened. I would say yes. Maybe it's going to make a double double top here, but based on the daily, it still has so much room to pull back. Be careful with that stock today. I don't know, Raspi. Baba, I would say just do not touch. Look at this. Baba is just going sideways, not doing anything, glued to the VWAP. I think I would just take off my hands off Baba. I think I just made the best what I could with this Baba short trade, and I don't like it now. Okay, traders, seems like Tesla is still going to continue, hopefully higher. Market definitely looks like it's going to get higher. And now we have a perfect V-shaped reversal, especially on the triple Q. To let you know, V-shaped reversal days are one of the hardest to trade, as you could see as well, because it's definitely a signals an uncertainty, dodgy on the daily. However, if we get a nice continuation here and breaking 590 on the SPY, 520 on the triple Q, that can be a great sign. And here comes the Tesla. If you are stretched on the share size traders, you can take one more partial there. I have only 80 shares left, so it's okay for me to leave it, but I'm going to be out under 359. The next one, which I'm just checking, is the semicon stocks like SMCI and VDA. Looks very tempting to see a possible reversal here because they are actually dumping for 2 days now. And as you know, NVIDIA was not that bad, though. DVG likes Meta short under 645.33, by the way. He wants to short Meta, and I'm looking for a possible longs rather on the semicons if they can get back in shape. No calls yet. All right, traders, here it is the time for me to take the second partial on my Tesla trade. This ESTC still looks good. Can't believe this stock. A little bit more than a half share size. I'm going to sell it now. I wanted to sell before 362. Not the best because it just got the rejection, quick rejection. So I took my second partial on the Tesla. Very nice trade, by the book trade, I would say, with this small consolidation breakout. First partial on 1 hour, second partial a little bit more than 2 hour. Stop loss is going to be 359.60 for me, and let it run the rest. Thank you, Tesla. So second partial on the Tesla has been made, and the market, instead of continuing, is just started to hesitating again. And this ESTC still looks good, but I'm not going to take it. Baba still just glued to the Viva Praspi. I think leave it alone. Okay, guys, 3 winners. I love Fridays with 3 winners. Who doesn't like it, right? Even if it's not a Friday. And I needed that after this yesterday ugly day. Ah, these semicons are still look tempting. Okay, guys, let's see how is your day today. I'm just going to do a poll. Yesterday I did not do. I was a bit disappointed in the market, in myself, especially always blaming myself. Who else? I am the one who is clicking the button, right? So how is your day? I mean trading day. Green or red and no trade. I'm not going to blame you at all if you're just going to get a no trade answer because this market was not easy. Red AOE, ouch. Sorry, John. Yeah, I did not take it. I did not like it too much. Small green and good. You had Tesla and Baba and what was the third one? Tesla and Baba and what else? I had two. Guys, really, I'm a bit tired now. So, TQQQ. What else, King? TQQQ. Better than yesterday for you, Lee. Very happy to hear. Uma Green, happy to hear that. So, seems like 67 of you are in green, no trade 15. 17 onto the red side, 15 to the red side. Ouch. I know, guys, I feel you really. I hate to be red on Fridays, but you need to accept it. Or if you are just in a small red, completely accept it. If you are still in process to look for trades, be careful, okay? Don't go to the revenge side. This was one of my biggest enemy, biggest demon to defeat. All right, okay. Market in the meantime, traders, I'm not still sure it's going to continue. And semicons, I'm going to take off my hands off the semicons because they do not show any strength so far. Maybe only NVDA as I see. And I'm expecting a small pullback on this market now. It was a green trade. I had to step away, and you know I track you. I know, the king. Yes, it was a green trade. We had to wait a lot for that, and my timing was not perfect because of the news, but at the end, it was a green trade. Okay, traders. Happy to hear that most of you are in green. Red, who is in red, don't be disappointed. New week coming, new opportunities, and there is still time. Also, the market needs to really continue because if it's going to make a reversal now and go back to the lows, it's disaster. If NVIDIA breaks the VWAP, it will have a nice run up. I would say it did break already on my chart at least, but it needs to break 137.50 now, the semi-round number, Alex. In my opinion, if it can break it, maybe it can continue. SMCI and MU are the other two semicons. If you are still checking and tracking the semicons as well, SMCI and MU looking interesting too for a possible reversal. But for that, the complete semicon sector need to show some more strengths here. Okay. AMD decking, yeah, it's not on my list today. And we still have AVGO and the rest. Let me just check AMD. Yes, you're right. 111.50 looks great. We need to see more push higher. There is no doubt that semicons are one of the weakest sector at the moment, so let's be careful because of that. MU looks nice over 94, 94.70. NVDA 137.50. SMCI 40, where is that? 40.10. So there are nice intraday breakout patterns. I'm just, oh, why I closed the Unity. I can't believe I get out of Unity. However, I would act as strictly as a scalper on the semicons, guys, if you are going to take it. I feel like I'm not going to take any more trade today. Anyway, I need to finish a little bit early today. Sorry for that, because my son, he needs to go to the dentist. Not the best Friday afternoon program, but what can we do? Okay, here comes the market again. Look at the triple Q breaking. All right, so no pullback. That's still a good sign for the semicons. They need a lot of buyers here to push it higher. Traders, I'm still having these Tesla last shares on, nothing else at the moment. And Tesla, it's going to be out under 360 now. I'm just going to change my stop loss a little bit there. Higher, I mean, towards our direction. Okay. What a week. Wow, it was a shortened week, but I feel like it was like a full week, really, especially with this choppiness, big gap up after that consolidation. Good news on the tariffs, bad news on the tariffs. There is so many drama. I think Trump is the new drama queen, in my opinion, on the market. The drama queen is back. Sorry, king. So drama, drama, drama almost every day on the markets. Slowly, slowly we got used to it. However, I think to survive this type of environment on the market, you need really, really experienced skills to be selective. This is the only way which I see to survive this market environment. I know lots of you are struggling, my private mentor traders too, indeed. Try my best to help them, but this is what I've seen during this last 5 months. Traders, since this craziness has started. In my opinion, the only way to survive is to be selective. However, to be selective, you need quite of an experience to see which to check in, which stock, which setup to go in. Not easy to decide nowadays. All right, traders, Tesla touched the 362, stop loss under 360. Let's see if it still can stretch. Market is just consolidating for a while now, more than 15 minutes now. Indeed, 520, 590, as I mentioned, you SPY triple Q. These are the major levels there. Okay. You see, semicons are not just trying, but still not strong enough to break it. Watch out with them. Can you look at PDD one last time? I was not able to cover. Yeah, of course. PDD, just checking. If you still have any questions, guys, I'm still here for 1-2 minutes and then I need to leave. Oh, or Tesla, it's fantastic. What do you mean you could not cover? You are in long or short? You are still in short? I don't know whether it's going to go back. Be careful. If it's breaking the 90s, this consolidation high, it's going to go to 97. Buzak, be careful with this one. I see some more push. It needs to make a double top here around this 96, 77 area. Now, yes, VWAP with the 96 level would be great. I'm just afraid, because I really feel like these Chinese stocks can be so tricky. So if it keeps going higher, it's a problem. I know now. Yes. Ah, thank you, Lee. So nice of you. Thanks a lot, guys. So really, if you will have like 1-2 minutes during the weekend to go to the Trustpilot and leave us a feedback, we would really, really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So here is the link again. I just pinned the message and you can see it there. Messed up. Oh, sorry, Buzak. It looks so nice. I mean, your short was so nice. I really hope it's going to make a reversal here. If not, I can imagine it goes back to the highs. It's quite of extended on the daily, I mean on the PDD, so watch out on that. Okay, guys, I think I'm just going to call it as a day. I just need to go for today. Anyway, it's Friday. Usually the volume is starting to dry up. As you can see, it already started like 15 minutes ago. It's a very long consolidation on the market. The volume is getting lower and lower. So please be extremely careful with any of your trades after we finished. And I wish everyone a beautiful weekend with your loved ones, with the family. And don't forget, I'm going to be back at 9 a.m. sharp on a Monday and starting a new day, a new week, new opportunities. I really appreciate your interaction in the room every day. And of course, if you like the stream, just give a thumbs up and a nice Trustpilot review. If you will have time, we would really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice one. Stay safe. See you Monday. Bye.